They never tell you this. Every night, while you are lying peacefully in your bed, something is happening inside your body that almost no one talks about. Your muscles, the very foundation of your strength, mobility, and independence, are quietly breaking down. Scientists call it overnight catabolism, but for millions of seniors, it simply means losing the muscle that keeps you walking, climbing stairs, and living life on your own terms. Here is the shocking truth. After the age of 60, muscle mass does not just fade slowly during the day, it disappears fastest at night, while you sleep. That is when your body runs out of amino acids, the building blocks of muscle, and begins feeding on itself. The process is silent. You cannot feel it. Yet night after night, the loss adds up. Before you know it, the legs that once carried you with ease now tremble after a short walk. The arms that once lifted groceries or hugged loved ones grow weaker, and the independence you worked so hard to protect begins to slip away. Most people are never warned about this hidden nighttime threat. Instead, they are told to just eat enough protein or stay active. Yes, these things help, but without the right pre-sleep ritual, your body still consumes itself every single night. That is why so many seniors feel frustrated, exercising, eating well, yet watching their muscles continue to fade. The worst part? This is not inevitable. Leading research from Harvard, Johns Hopkins, and the National Institute on Aging has revealed that with a few simple, science-backed steps before bed, you can stop this nightly muscle drain in its tracks. You can even flip the switch from muscle breakdown to muscle growth overnight. Imagine waking up not weaker, but stronger. Instead of losing independence, you could restore it. That is what this video is all about. By the end, you will discover the exact nighttime protocols proven to preserve and even rebuild your muscles while you sleep. Stay with me, because what you are about to learn could change the way you age forever. Before we get into the foods that can protect your muscles while you sleep, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below with your age, where you're watching from, and one evening habit that helps you sleep better. You never know, your tip might encourage another senior watching right now. We do read and respond, so do not be shy. And make sure to like this video and subscribe to Health with Age. Tapping the bell will ensure you never miss simple, life-changing health tips designed for seniors just like you. And just a quick reminder, this video is for educational purposes only. Always talk with your healthcare provider before making changes to your diet or health routine. Your body is unique, and it deserves care that is tailored to you. Why muscle loss matters after 60. Muscle loss after the age of 60 is not just about looking thinner or weaker. It is about everything that makes life easier, safer, and more independent. Doctors call this condition sarcopenia, and it begins silently, often without obvious signs in the early years. But over time, the consequences become impossible to ignore. Think about climbing a flight of stairs. What used to be a simple task can suddenly leave you breathing heavily, holding the railing for support. Or carrying a bag of groceries, a chore that was once effortless now feels like a serious challenge. Even simple movements like standing up from a chair or getting out of bed start taking extra effort. This is not just aging. It is muscle loss. The most alarming part? Muscle loss increases the risk of falls, fractures, and hospitalizations. Falls are the leading cause of injury and loss of independence among seniors. Once a person falls and breaks a bone, their recovery is often slow, painful, and sometimes incomplete. Many never regain the level of mobility they once had. In fact, studies show that seniors who lose too much muscle are far more likely to end up in nursing care or dependent on others for basic daily tasks. But here is the encouraging truth. You do not have to accept this fate. Research has proven that seniors who actively preserve and rebuild muscle live longer, maintain sharper minds, and enjoy greater freedom well into their 70s, 80s, and beyond. Muscle is not just about strength. It is also about metabolism, balance, blood sugar control, and protection against disease. In many ways, your muscles are your body's armor against aging. That is why stopping nighttime muscle loss is not optional. It is essential. Every day you delay, more strength slips away. But once you know the right pre-bed rituals, you can fight back, protect your independence, and even feel younger than you did a decade ago. The truth companies don't want you to know. If protecting your muscles is so important, why have you never heard about these nighttime rituals before? The answer is simple. Big companies do not profit when seniors stay strong and independent. In fact, weakness and decline keep the medical system running. More prescriptions, more hospital visits, more dependency on products that only manage symptoms instead of fixing the root cause. Pharmaceutical giants spend billions promoting pills for pain, injections for joints, and expensive treatments for weakness. Yet the simplest solutions, nutrients, natural compounds, and strategic routines, are often ignored or buried because they cannot be patented. They cannot be sold for hundreds of dollars per dose. And they threaten to replace billion-dollar drugs that seniors are pressured to rely on for life. But here is the truth. Independent research from respected institutions like Harvard, Johns Hopkins, and the National Institute on Aging has already proven that specific bedtime strategies can halt and even reverse muscle loss. These studies are published, peer-reviewed, and available for anyone to see. Still, very few seniors are ever told about them. Doctors are often not trained in nutrition or lifestyle science, and companies have no interest in promoting habits that cost pennies compared to pills. That is why this information is so powerful, and why watching this video until the end matters. What you are about to learn is not about selling you another prescription. It is about giving you back control over your body. The steps you are going to see are simple, affordable, and within your reach starting tonight. Symptom check. Are you at risk? Before we get into the powerful solutions, it is important to ask a simple question. Are you already showing signs of muscle loss? Many seniors dismiss the early warning signals, thinking it is just aging, when in reality, these are red flags that should not be ignored. Have you noticed your legs feeling heavier or weaker when climbing stairs? Do you wake up with stiffness or cramps that never used to bother you? Do you find yourself avoiding long walks because your muscles tire too quickly? These are not random inconveniences. They are signals that your body is losing muscle faster than it is rebuilding it. Another hidden sign is balance. Do you sometimes feel less steady when standing on one foot, or have you caught yourself grabbing onto furniture more often? That is your muscles quietly losing the strength to stabilize your body. Even a slight reduction in muscle power can double your risk of falling, and a single fall can change your life overnight. Here is the good news. Identifying these symptoms early gives you the power to stop the decline. If any of these signs sound familiar, you are not alone. Millions of seniors experience the same issues, and most never realize they can be reversed. So here is what I want you to do. As you watch, take a moment to reflect, build, or break down overnight. It is called magnesium glycinate, and for seniors over 60, it can be a game changer. Magnesium is an essential mineral that supports more than 300 processes in the human body, including muscle repair, nerve communication, and energy production. Without enough magnesium, your muscles cannot properly relax and recover while you sleep. This often leads to night cramps, restless legs, and weaker muscle fibers. Over time, that means faster muscle loss and less strength. Here is where the glycinate form makes a difference. Unlike cheap magnesium oxide or citrate that many people buy, magnesium glycinate is highly absorbable and gentle on the stomach. It is the form scientists recommend for seniors who want better sleep quality and stronger muscles. Taking magnesium glycinate before bed helps calm the nervous system, lowers stress hormones, and improves deep sleep. Why does that matter? Because muscle growth and repair happen during deep sleep cycles, not while you are awake. If your sleep is shallow or interrupted, your body cannot restore the muscle tissue you lose during the day. Studies show that seniors who consistently take magnesium glycinate not only sleep better, but also maintain healthier muscle mass and bone density. That means fewer cramps, better balance, and a stronger body overall. Here is how to use it. Many experts suggest taking it in the evening, about 1 to 2 hours before bed, paired with a small glass of water. Always check with your healthcare provider first, especially if you are on medications, but most people find it safe and effective. Think of magnesium glycinate as your nighttime repair tool. While you sleep, it quietly helps your muscles recover, your bones strengthen, and your energy levels reset for the next day. Out of all the supplements available, this one is among the simplest and most affordable ways to protect yourself from age-related decline. And this is just the start. Up next is another overlooked bedtime ritual that helps lock in strength, one that most seniors are not getting enough of. Number 7. Protein timing before sleep. The next ritual is all about giving your muscles the building blocks they need before you go to bed. Most seniors focus on what they eat during the day, but protein timing at night can make a huge difference in how your body maintains and rebuilds muscle. Here's the problem. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at using protein. This means even if you are eating chicken, fish, or eggs during the day, by nighttime your body may not have enough amino acids left in circulation to repair muscles while you sleep. That is when muscle breakdown can silently overtake muscle growth. The solution? A small, protein-rich snack before bed. Research shows that consuming 20 to 40 grams of high-quality protein in the evening provides your body with the raw material it needs to keep repairing muscle throughout the night. Casein protein, found in dairy like Greek yogurt or cottage cheese, is especially powerful because it digests slowly and releases amino acids over several hours. If you are lactose intolerant or prefer non-dairy options, plant-based protein shakes made from pea or soy protein can also work. The key is to avoid heavy, greasy meals that disrupt sleep. Instead, think light but nutrient-dense. For example, a bowl of Greek yogurt with chia seeds or a small protein smoothie with almond milk are perfect options. Not only do they fuel muscle repair, but they also help regulate blood sugar levels overnight, something very important for seniors. Studies from respected institutions like Maastricht University in the Netherlands have confirmed that nighttime protein supplementation significantly boosts muscle mass and strength in older adults. Imagine waking up feeling stronger, steadier, and more energized just by adding this one habit. And here is another bonus. Pairing your evening protein with the magnesium glycinate ritual we just covered creates a synergy that amplifies recovery. One helps relax and repair, while the other provides the building blocks to rebuild. So, if you often wake up feeling weak, sore, or sluggish, this one shift could change everything. And it only takes a few minutes before bed. Next, we move to ritual number 6, one that has nothing to do with food but everything to do with how your body signals muscle strength. Number 6. Resistance bands by the bed. Not all rituals require supplements or food. Some are about training your body's signals so it does not forget how to stay strong. One of the simplest yet most effective methods is keeping a set of resistance bands by your bed. Here is why this matters. After the age of 60, the body loses strength more rapidly if the muscles are not reminded to stay active. This is called sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss. Even if you walk daily, that alone does not fully stimulate muscle fibers responsible for strength and stability. Resistance bands provide gentle, joint-friendly resistance that activates those fibers without putting stress on your knees, hips, or shoulders. The best part? You do not need a full workout or a gym membership. Just 5 to 10 minutes of light band exercises in the evening is enough to tell your body, these muscles are still needed. Simple moves like seated rows, bicep curls, or leg presses with a band can be done sitting on the edge of the bed or standing nearby for balance. The goal is not to exhaust yourself, but to keep the muscle rebuilding signal active. When paired with the protein timing ritual we discussed earlier, this practice ensures that the amino acids you consume actually get used to build and maintain strength. What makes this ritual so powerful is its convenience. When resistance bands are within arm's reach, the chances of you using them rise dramatically. Many seniors fail to exercise simply because it feels like too much effort to prepare. By making it easy, the ritual becomes automatic. In addition, studies show that even light evening resistance work improves sleep quality and circulation. That means stronger muscles and better rest, a double benefit. Think of it this way. Your body is always listening. If you give it a signal of activity, even in small doses, it responds by protecting your muscles. Skip that signal, and the body assumes the muscles are no longer needed. So tonight, place a resistance band by your bed. It is a small reminder with life-changing potential. Coming up next, ritual number 5, a nutrient almost everyone overlooks, but it plays a direct role in how well your muscles respond to activity. Number 5. Vitamin D evening routine. Most people think of vitamin D as the sunshine vitamin, connected only to bone health. But for seniors, vitamin D is also one of the most critical muscle-protecting nutrients. And the surprising truth is that a huge percentage of adults over 60 are deficient, especially those who spend more time indoors or live in colder regions. Here is why this matters. Vitamin D is directly involved in muscle protein synthesis, the process that allows your body to build and maintain lean muscle. Without adequate levels, your muscles can weaken, your balance can decline, and your risk of falls increases. In fact, research shows that seniors with low vitamin D have up to a 30% higher chance of falls and fractures compared to those with healthy levels. The evening ritual here is simple. Make vitamin D part of your nightly routine, but in a way that fits your body's rhythm. While vitamin D supplements are often taken in the morning, some studies suggest that evening intake may improve absorption when paired with a small meal containing healthy fats. For example, taking vitamin D with a dinner that includes salmon, avocado, or olive oil helps your body absorb it more effectively. Another important point: vitamin D works best in combination with other nutrients, especially calcium and magnesium. That means if you are following the earlier rituals, like magnesium glycinate and protein timing, you are already setting the stage for vitamin D to work at its best. For those who prefer natural sources, foods like fatty fish, fortified milk, or egg yolks at dinner can also support your levels. However, since most seniors cannot get enough from food alone, supplementation is often the most reliable option. The benefit of making this an evening ritual is that it ties directly into your recovery process. As you rest, your body is not only repairing muscles, but also using vitamin D to regulate muscle contractions and strengthen your skeletal system. The result? Better balance, improved mobility, and reduced weakness over time. So, before you head to bed, consider whether your body is getting enough of this essential nutrient. It is one of the simplest, yet most overlooked, ways to protect your muscles after 60. Next, we move to ritual number 4, a surprising nightly practice that strengthens muscles by working through your nervous system, not just nutrition. Number 4. Nervous system wind down. When most people think about muscle strength, they imagine protein, vitamins, and workouts. But there is another hidden factor that is often ignored: your nervous system. Muscles only respond when the brain sends the right signals. If your nervous system is tense, overactive, or fatigued, it does not matter how much protein or exercise you get, your body cannot activate your muscles efficiently. This is why a nightly nervous system wind-down ritual is so important after age 60. Think of it as clearing the static on a radio channel. The clearer the signal from your brain to your muscles, the stronger and more responsive those muscles will be. The ritual does not need to be complicated. Simple practices like slow, diaphragmatic breathing for 5 minutes before bed can shift your body from fight or flight mode into rest and repair mode. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which improves blood flow to your muscles and helps them recover. Another powerful method is progressive relaxation. While lying in bed, gently tense and release each muscle group, starting from your toes and moving up toward your head. This trains your nervous system to release unnecessary tension and improves your connection with each muscle. Why is this so powerful for seniors? Because as we age, the nervous system becomes less efficient at recruiting muscle fibers. That is one reason many older adults feel weaker, even if they still have muscle tissue. By winding down your nervous system at night, you are keeping the communication lines open, ensuring your muscles stay responsive. This practice also improves sleep quality. A calm nervous system makes it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep, giving your body more time to produce growth hormone, one of the natural chemicals responsible for muscle repair and strength maintenance. So, before reaching for supplements or equipment, remember that sometimes the greatest muscle protector is not something you consume, but something you practice. Just a few minutes of relaxation breathing or progressive muscle release before bed can make the difference between waking up stiff and weak, or waking up stronger and more stable. Up next, ritual number 3, a surprising food timing trick that helps muscles stay protected all through the night. Number 3, slow digesting protein before bed. During the day, your meals supply your muscles with a steady stream of amino acids, the raw materials for growth and repair. But at night, when you sleep for 6 to 8 hours without eating, your body can run out of these building blocks. This leads to muscle breakdown, a process that accelerates with age. For seniors, this overnight loss can contribute significantly to gradual weakness. The solution? Adding a small serving of slow-digesting protein before bed. Unlike fast proteins, which are absorbed, slow proteins release amino acids steadily over several hours. This provides your muscles with a gentle but constant supply of nourishment all through the night. One of the best options is casein protein, found naturally in dairy products like Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or milk. A small bowl of cottage cheese with a few berries or a warm glass of milk can serve as a simple evening ritual. For those who prefer supplements, a casein protein shake mixed with water or milk works just as well. Why is this important for seniors? Because muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, often happens silently and gradually. Providing your body with steady protein overnight not only slows this process, but also improves recovery from any daily activity or exercise. Studies have shown that seniors who consume slow-digesting protein before bed experience better muscle retention, improved strength, and even higher quality sleep. Another tip is to pair this protein with magnesium-rich foods or supplements, as mentioned earlier. The magnesium supports relaxation and recovery, while the protein provides the raw materials. Together, they create the perfect nighttime environment for muscle preservation. It is worth noting that the portion should be moderate, about 15 to 25 grams of protein, to avoid discomfort or heaviness before sleep. The goal is nourishment, not overloading. This small yet powerful change can transform how your body repairs itself overnight. Instead of waking up weaker, you wake up more refreshed, with your muscles fed and supported. And now we move to ritual number 2, a habit that does not involve food or supplements, but has everything to do with how your body physically prepares for rest, stretching and circulation enhancement before bed. Number 2, gentle stretching and circulation boost. Strong muscles are not just about size or nutrition. They also depend heavily on blood flow. Without good circulation, your muscles cannot receive enough oxygen or nutrients to repair and stay strong. Unfortunately, circulation tends to slow with age, especially in the legs and feet, leading to stiffness, weakness, and even balance problems. That is why a nightly circulation-boosting ritual can be a true game-changer for seniors. One of the simplest ways to do this is through gentle stretching. You do not need to perform complex yoga poses or long routines. Just 5 to 10 minutes of light stretches before bed can loosen tight muscles, open up blood vessels, and allow for better oxygen delivery throughout the night. Focus on the areas most prone to stiffness: the calves, thighs, lower back, and shoulders. A great option is calf stretches against the wall, or gently pulling your knees toward your chest while lying on your back. These movements improve blood return from the legs, where circulation often slows. To enhance the effect, you can also combine stretching with simple circulation-boosting habits. For example, elevating your legs for a few minutes before bed helps blood flow back toward the heart. Light ankle circles or foot flexes can also encourage circulation without straining your body. Why is this so important? Because when muscles are poorly supplied with blood overnight, they enter a state of stress. Instead of repairing, they weaken. But when blood circulation is optimized, muscles receive a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients, helping them recover and remain strong even while you sleep. Many seniors who adopt this practice report waking up less stiff, with improved flexibility and reduced nighttime leg cramps. It also helps with relaxation, preparing both the body and mind for deeper, higher quality sleep. Think of stretching and circulation as preparing the highways of your body before a long night's journey. The smoother the flow, the better your muscles are protected. And now, we arrive at the final and most critical ritual, the number 1 nighttime practice that determines whether your muscles are preserved or allowed to waste away: deep, restorative sleep itself. Number 1. Deep restorative sleep. All the rituals we have discussed, from protein intake to stretching, build toward one final and crucial factor: deep, restorative sleep. Without it, none of the other steps can fully protect your muscles. Sleep is not just rest for the mind. It is the body's prime repair cycle. During the deepest stages of sleep, your muscles are flooded with growth hormones that repair tissue, restore energy, and preserve strength. For seniors, This stage of sleep is often the most compromised. Many experience lighter, shorter sleep cycles, frequent waking, or difficulty falling asleep. Over time, this reduction in quality rest accelerates muscle loss, weakens immunity, and leaves the body less able to recover from daily stress. To protect your muscles, you must treat sleep as seriously as nutrition and exercise. Start by maintaining a consistent bedtime and wake time. This regular rhythm strengthens your body's internal clock and promotes deeper sleep stages. Avoiding stimulants such as caffeine late in the day is also critical, as they can interfere with your body's ability to transition into true restorative rest. Creating a nighttime wind-down routine is equally important. Dim the lights, switch off screens, and engage in calming activities like reading, gentle stretching, or listening to soothing music. By signaling to your nervous system that it is time to slow down, you allow your body to shift naturally into the state required for deep sleep. The environment where you sleep also plays a powerful role. A cool, dark, and quiet bedroom is ideal for uninterrupted rest. Even small changes, like blackout curtains, a supportive mattress, or a white noise machine, can significantly enhance sleep quality. Nutrition also influences your sleep cycle. Consuming enough protein, magnesium, and vitamin D, as discussed earlier, directly supports the production of neurotransmitters and hormones that regulate rest. Pairing these nutrients with adequate hydration during the day ensures your muscles are primed for recovery when you finally close your eyes. Think of deep sleep as the master switch. Without flipping it on, your muscles never get the full benefit of the other rituals. But with consistent, high-quality sleep, your body maximizes every ounce of nutrition, every stretch, and every effort you put into protecting your muscles. This is why sleep stands as the #1 nighttime ritual for seniors who want to avoid muscle loss. It is the foundation upon which strength, vitality, and independence are built. You now know the nighttime rituals that can protect seniors from muscle loss, and each one plays a role in keeping your body strong, mobile, and independent as the years go by. From protein-rich evening snacks to gentle stretching, from hydration to magnesium, and finally, the power of deep restorative sleep, every ritual builds on the other, creating a foundation of resilience for your muscles. The truth is that muscle loss does not happen overnight. It creeps in slowly, often unnoticed until simple activities like walking, climbing stairs, or lifting groceries become more difficult. But by taking these small steps each evening, you can slow, stop, and even reverse that decline. The choices you make tonight will determine your strength tomorrow. If you are serious about maintaining your health, start by adopting just 1 or 2 of these rituals. As they become habits, add more. Over time, you will notice better energy, stronger muscles, and improved confidence in your daily life. Remember, staying strong is not about chasing youth. It is about protecting independence, mobility, and quality of life. These rituals give you the tools to do just that. Now that you know the nighttime rituals to protect your muscles, there is something equally important you need to be aware of. Many older adults unknowingly make a simple breakfast mistake that weakens their health over time. It happens with one of the most popular healthy foods, oatmeal. But when combined with certain ingredients, it can do more harm than good. In our next video, we uncover the 7 foods you should never mix with oatmeal. Trust me, number 3 will surprise you. So hit subscribe and tap the bell. That way, you will never miss the tips that could add years to your health. Seniors over 60. 7 dangerous oatmeal mistakes that harm your health. Most people believe oatmeal is one of the healthiest breakfasts you can eat. But what if I told you that eating it the wrong way could actually harm your body, spike your blood sugar, block nutrient absorption, and even make you feel more tired throughout the day? These are mistakes millions of people make every single morning, without realizing it. For decades, oatmeal has been celebrated as a dependable and heart-friendly food. Doctors, nutritionists, and health experts often recommend it for stable energy, better digestion, and long-term health. Many older adults, in particular, rely on it daily, confident they are making the right choice. But here is the surprising truth. While oatmeal itself is healthy, the way you prepare it and the foods you combine it with can either unlock its full potential or turn it into a silent health risk. Something as simple as using instant packets, skipping a soaking step, or adding the wrong toppings could undo many of its benefits. That is why today we are exposing 7 oatmeal mistakes that are far more common than you might think. These errors may be quietly affecting your digestion, energy levels, and even your metabolism. The good news? Every mistake has a simple fix, and once you know them, your oatmeal can truly become the powerhouse breakfast it is meant to be. And here is the catch. Mistake number 7 is the most damaging of all, yet hardly anyone talks about it. Stay with me until the end, because this one change could completely transform how your body responds to oatmeal. Before we get into today's important discussion on oatmeal mistakes, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell us where you're watching from, your age, and your favorite healthy breakfast choice. We read and reply to every comment, so do not be shy. And just a quick reminder, this video is for educational purposes only. Always check with your healthcare provider before making changes to your diet or daily routine. Your body is unique, and it deserves care that is tailored to you. Now, with that in mind, let us start with mistake number 1, instant oatmeal overload. If you are eating those quick, flavored oatmeal packets every morning, you might think you are making a smart, healthy choice. But here is the shocking truth. Those instant oats could be quietly raising your blood sugar, draining your energy, and even pushing you closer to long-term health problems like type 2 diabetes. The biggest reason is hidden sugar. Pre-packaged instant oatmeal is designed for convenience, but along with that speed comes a heavy load of artificial flavors, preservatives, and added sweeteners. The problem? That sugar spikes your blood glucose quickly, giving you a short burst of energy followed by a crash that leaves you hungry, tired, and craving more food. Over time, these repeated spikes can trigger insulin resistance, weight gain, and metabolic issues that work against your health goals. Many people fall into this trap because they assume oatmeal is always healthy, without realizing that instant, flavor versions are more like dessert than breakfast. The fix: choose old-fashioned rolled oats or steel-cut oats instead. Yes, they take a few extra minutes, but the difference in nutrition is enormous. By preparing your oats from scratch, you control exactly what goes into your bowl. Need sweetness? Add fresh fruit like berries, banana slices, or a drizzle of raw honey. For extra flavor, sprinkle cinnamon or nutmeg. These natural options not only taste better, they also provide antioxidants, fiber, and vitamins that help stabilize your blood sugar and spiking it. The takeaway is simple. Instant oats are convenient, but they trade long-term health for short-term speed. By slowing down just a little, you can transform your oatmeal into a powerful meal that fuels your body instead of draining it. Mistake number 2, skipping the soak. Most people simply toss oats into a pot or eat them raw in smoothies, but here is the unsoaked oats can quietly rob your body of essential minerals, weaken your bones, and even trigger uncomfortable bloating and gas without you realizing the connection. Oats naturally contain phytic acid, a compound that binds to minerals like calcium, iron, and zinc in your digestive tract. When you skip soaking, this compound stays active and blocks your body from absorbing those key nutrients. Over weeks and months, this small detail can add up, leaving your body deprived of the very minerals that support bone strength, energy levels, and immune health. But that is not all. For many people, eating dry or unsoaked oats also creates digestive stress. The result? Gas, bloating, or a heavy feeling in the stomach after what should have been a light, energizing meal. Most people never suspect their oats are the reason. The fix. The solution is simple but powerful. Soak your oats for 6 to 8 hours or overnight. During this time, enzymes naturally break down phytic acid, making the oats far easier to digest and allowing your body to unlock their full nutritional potential. Adding a splash of lemon juice or vinegar speeds up this process and reduces anti-nutrients even further. In the morning, rinse your oats and prepare them as usual. You will notice a creamier texture, smoother digestion, and more sustained energy. What seems like a tiny step can completely change how your body benefits from oatmeal. Skipping the soak may feel harmless, but in reality, it is one of the most common reasons why people eat oatmeal daily and still fail to see improvements in their health. Mistake number 3, forgetting protein and healthy fats. If you eat plain oatmeal in the morning and find yourself hungry again within an hour, here is why. It is not just in your head. Eating oats without adding protein or healthy fats can actually destabilize your blood sugar, drain your energy, and even trigger constant cravings that sabotage your health goals. Oatmeal is rich in fiber and slow-digesting carbohydrates, but by itself, it is incomplete. Without protein and fat, your breakfast digests too quickly, leaving you with unstable energy. The result? You feel full for a short time, then experience a mid-morning crash that pushes you towards snacking on less healthy options. This cycle, repeated daily, can interfere with metabolism, promote weight gain, and keep your body stuck in a state of chasing energy instead of sustaining it. Worse, certain vitamins in oatmeal are fat-soluble, meaning your body can only absorb them when healthy fats are present. Without them, you miss out on nutrients your body desperately needs. The fix: turn your oats into a complete, balanced meal. Add a scoop of Greek yogurt or stir in high-protein almond or soy milk for an easy protein boost. Pair your oats with boiled egg whites, or add a spoonful of nut butter for healthy fats. Sprinkle in chia seeds, flax seeds, or walnuts for even more benefits. These small additions not only help keep you full for longer, but they also slow down digestion, stabilize your blood sugar, and maximize nutrient absorption. Suddenly, your oatmeal is no longer just a carb-heavy breakfast. It becomes a powerhouse meal that fuels your body steadily throughout the day. Ignoring protein and fats might seem like a small mistake, but it is one of the main reasons why oatmeal eaters still struggle with hunger, cravings, and low energy. Mistake number 4: cooking with milk instead of water. Many people think cooking oatmeal in milk makes it creamier and healthier. But here is the hidden danger. Starting your oats with milk can actually block iron absorption, stress your digestion, and leave you feeling heavy instead of energized. Oats contain a protein called avenin. When combined with the casein found in milk, this mix becomes harder for some people to break down. The result? Bloating, heaviness, or mild stomach discomfort after eating, which many never connect to their cooking method. But there is another issue, and it is even more serious. Milk is rich in calcium. Normally, calcium is a good thing, but when consumed alongside oatmeal, it competes with iron for absorption. Since oats naturally contain non-heme iron, cooking them directly in milk reduces how much of this crucial mineral your body can use. Over time, this can worsen fatigue, weaken immunity, or even contribute to anemia, especially in older adults who are already at higher risk. The fix: instead of starting with milk, cook your oats in water first. Once they are soft and ready, stir in a splash of milk or a plant-based alternative like almond milk, oat milk, or soy milk. This way, you still get the creamy texture without sacrificing nutrient absorption. For flavor, boost your oats with cinnamon, vanilla extract, or a spoonful of nut butter after cooking. You will enjoy the same satisfying taste while protecting your digestion and unlocking more of oatmeal's benefits. It may seem like a harmless habit, but cooking oats in milk can quietly strip away nutrients and leave you feeling worse over time. Switching to water-first cooking is a small change that delivers a big payoff for your health. Mistake number 5: ignoring vitamin C pairing. You might think eating a bowl of oatmeal is giving your body all the nutrients it needs. But here is the shocking truth. Without vitamin C, most of the iron in your oats may pass right through your system unused, leaving you tired, unfocused, and even at risk of anemia. Oats contain non-heme iron, the plant-based form of iron. While beneficial, this type of iron is much harder for the body to absorb compared to the heme iron found in meat. The result? Even though you are eating a nutritious breakfast, your body could be missing out on one of the key minerals responsible for transporting oxygen and producing energy. When iron absorption is low, the effects build up silently. You may notice constant fatigue, poor concentration, pale skin, or even a weakened immune system. Many people never connect these issues to their breakfast routine, but ignoring this small pairing mistake could be costing you your vitality. The fix: the solution is simple. Always combine oatmeal with a source of vitamin C. This powerful nutrient transforms non-heme iron into a form your body can absorb far more easily. Adding fruits like oranges, strawberries, kiwi, mango, or even a squeeze of lemon juice over your oats can supercharge your meal. Not only does this boost iron absorption, but vitamin C also provides antioxidants that reduce inflammation and support healthy aging. By making this small adjustment, you turn oatmeal into a meal that fuels your energy, strengthens your immune system, and protects your long-term health. Ignoring vitamin C may not seem like a big deal, but over time, it could be the difference between steady energy and constant exhaustion. Mistake number 6, dessert disguised as breakfast. What if I told you that many people are turning their healthy oatmeal into something almost as bad as eating cake for breakfast? The truth is, when oats are loaded with sugar, flavored syrups, or sweet toppings, your so-called health food quickly becomes a hidden dessert, spiking blood sugar, draining your energy, and even increasing long-term disease risk. The base of oatmeal is naturally mild, which is why so many people try to sweeten it up. But this is where the trap begins. Adding brown sugar, maple syrup, flavored yogurt, or chocolate chips may taste comforting, but they instantly turn a stable meal into a high glycemic bomb. When this happens, blood sugar rises sharply and then crashes. The result? Mid-morning fatigue, mood swings, and an uncontrollable craving for more sugar. Over weeks and months, this pattern places constant stress on your metabolism, making it harder to maintain a healthy weight and increasing your risk of type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Even worse, when you combine sugary toppings with instant oats, the most common mistake, you create a double problem: fast-adjusting carbs paired with concentrated sugar. This not only damages energy balance but also accelerates inflammation in the body, silently aging your cells from the inside out. The fix: instead of refined sugar, use natural, slow-release sweeteners like mashed banana, unsweetened applesauce, or a few dates. Add fiber-rich toppings such as berries, chia seeds, or walnuts to balance digestion and slow the release of glucose. These swaps satisfy your sweet tooth without triggering dangerous spikes and crashes. So the next time you prepare oats, ask yourself, am I eating breakfast or am I secretly eating dessert? The answer could determine whether your oatmeal fuels your health or sabotages it. Mistake number 7, eating oatmeal at the wrong time, the hidden sleep and sugar trap. Here is one of the most overlooked mistakes of all: eating oatmeal late at night as a light snack. It feels harmless, but this habit could be the hidden reason why you wake up tired, gain weight without explanation, and unknowingly raise your risk of long-term metabolic problems. Oatmeal is rich in healthy carbs and fiber, but when eaten at the wrong time, especially before bed, your body struggles to handle it properly. Instead of burning that fuel for energy, your metabolism slows down during sleep, leaving excess glucose to linger in your bloodstream. The short-term effect is restless sleep, late-night blood sugar spikes, and morning fatigue. The long-term effect is far more serious. Continuous nighttime glucose surges can lead to insulin resistance, stubborn belly fat, and a higher risk of type 2 diabetes. And for seniors, disrupted sleep can worsen memory, weaken immunity, and accelerate age-related decline. This is the silent trap many fall into, thinking oats are always healthy, when in reality, timing makes all the difference. The fix: the solution is simple but powerful. Eat oatmeal in the morning, not at night. When you have it for breakfast, your body uses that slow-burning energy to fuel your brain, muscles, and daily activity. Pair it with protein and healthy fats, and you turn it into a balanced meal that stabilizes blood sugar, keeps you full for hours, and sets the tone for a healthier day. Think of oatmeal as morning fuel. In the right window, it powers your day. In the wrong window, it quietly chips away at your health. Why these mistakes matter? At this point, you might be wondering, are these small oatmeal mistakes really that serious? The shocking truth is yes. These daily choices may seem harmless in the moment, but over time, they can quietly push your health toward fatigue, weight gain, or even life-threatening conditions without you realizing it. Think about it. Breakfast is not just a meal, it sets the rhythm for your entire day. If you start with unbalanced oats, overloaded with sugar, or stripped of protein, you set your body on a roller coaster of energy crashes, cravings, and metabolic stress. This ripple effect is what makes these mistakes so dangerous. Each wrong habit compounds over months and years, increasing your risk of metabolic syndrome, a dangerous cluster of conditions including high blood pressure, high blood sugar, and belly fat. Type 2 diabetes, fueled by repeated glucose spikes from poor food combinations. Accelerated aging, chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, which slowly weaken your body from the inside. Muscle decline, especially for seniors, missing protein at breakfast speeds up muscle loss, making independence harder to maintain. The scary part is that most people never connect their morning oats with these long-term outcomes. They assume they are eating healthy, while in reality, they are silently fueling disease. The fix, the bigger lesson. The good news? You hold the power to change it, starting tomorrow morning. By simply choosing steel-cut oats, controlling sugar, adding healthy fats, and pairing with protein, you turn a risky habit into one of the most protective meals you can eat. When you fix these mistakes, you are not just improving breakfast, you are protecting your heart, preserving your healthy years of life. Action plan: how to build the perfect oatmeal bowl. Now that the mistakes are clear, the solution becomes simple. Imagine starting your day with a bowl of oatmeal that not only keeps you full but also fuels your body with balanced energy, protects your muscles, and supports your long-term health. The difference comes from building your oatmeal step by step, the right way. Step 1. Choose the right base. Skip instant oats and go with steel-cut or old-fashioned rolled oats. They digest slowly, keeping blood sugar steady and preventing energy crashes. For best results, soak them overnight in water with a splash of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar. This small step lowers phytic acid and makes minerals like iron and zinc easier for your body to absorb. Step 2. Cook smart. Boil the soaked oats in water, not milk. Once cooked, you can add a small splash of milk or plant-based alternative for creaminess without. Step 5. Boost absorption with vitamin C. Top your bowl with strawberries, kiwi, oranges, or a squeeze of lemon juice. This simple trick dramatically improves iron absorption from the oats. Step 6. Sweeten wisely. Instead of sugar or flavored syrups, use natural options like mashed banana, chopped dates, or a drizzle of raw honey. Follow this plan for just 1 week and notice how your body feels lighter, more energized, and satisfied. This is how oatmeal becomes a true superfood. At the end of the day, oatmeal itself is not the problem. It is how you prepare it. The hidden mistakes we uncovered today are the small details that silently drain your energy, block nutrient absorption, and even sabotage your health goals. The encouraging news is that each mistake has a simple fix, and those fixes are now in your hands. Think about it. With just a few changes, soaking your oats, balancing them with protein and healthy fats, adding vitamin C, and controlling portions, you can turn a bland bowl into a powerful breakfast that supports your heart, muscles, and metabolism. The difference between feeling sluggish and feeling energized can literally come down to what you put in your morning bowl. If you found this video eye-opening, drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how these tips are helping you, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want more practical, science-backed health tips like this, make sure to subscribe this channel. Remember, your health is built by the choices you make every single day, so choose wisely. Now the choice is yours. You can continue making the same hidden mistakes, or you can apply these steps and feel the transformation in your own body. If you are serious about aging well, keeping your energy strong, and protecting your long-term health, this is one of the